7 rewards, double boss, tanking both. Hello! My name is Ethan and welcome back to another episode of Path of Exile Arch Nemesis League. Preparation for the Sentinel League. Enjoy the AFK Wave 30 Simulacrum and also a showcase of the pinnacle bosses. Since we now know that there are uber versions of the pinnacle bosses coming in the next season, then I also thought, hey, I have this character in standard after for the new uber bosses. What else are we missing? There's like one more. He's pretty tanky. 40% monster physical damage reduction. Oh shit. Here we go. Let's show people how it's done. Our minions can block them. I'm excited for the new one where I'm just running around my minions. Here we go. Energize the spheres. Did he? He's dead. He's pretty tanky though. 50% more left. We got the Ami and Fortress Covenant. That's pretty cool. Let's fight the Uber Elder. And then I'll show off the build in some actual like pretty tough places for fun. Can we tank one? I don't want to. Let's just take out these. Let's tank this. Oh yeah, wait. Oh wow, I can tank a little bit. Yeah, I could tank those and I can kind of stand in this. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. We have so much recovery too. Probably not AFK without the spell block. Maybe I'd be able to with like Bone Offering. This is pretty nice, dude. Oh, GG. Boom. Let's get Watcher's Eye for the video. Uber altar after. I'm excited. Goddamn. That's Mark. We could tank him. Not worried about that part. You got some good mods here. Yeah, that's... They don't even attack. There's just these circles. The circle might kill me. This is just, yeah, immune, freeze immune, shock immune. CI. Tank the Cortex slime. We should tank Uber Elder. Let's tank this. Give me the bottle, Faith. I actually shouldn't get it now because I'd rather get it next season if I was to do this again. Alright, here we go. Final wave. Wave 30. Can we AFK random hexes? This should be fun. No button. It's working. Wave 30. Oh shit, here's the boss. Can we do it? We're ready for the Uber bosses. Wave 30 Simulacrum. 5 bars of loot. 7 rewards. Double boss. Tanking both of them. AFK Simulacrum. Penetrate fire. Physis extra. Are you serious? Random hexes. Chaining. Damn. We did it, dude. Fucking hell. Can we get 6? Oh. What we get? 8 stack decks. Oh yeah, I got... Oh, a Defiance Banner 2120. Somebody's Vow. Lacquer Manual. I also had gotten of... Oh, we got another Megalomaniac. That's 3 Megalomaniacs... Or 2 Megalomaniacs. Running Claws, Second Skin, Dark Ideation. That's actually really good. And then I got a Voices. 7 point... Simulacrum's still good. I also got like 80 stack decks. Because I got this. And I had like all... Yeah, wow. A lot of stack decks. Simulacrum's still good. So now I need to go through this build because you guys are like, what is this build? I showed this on stream. I played this on stream. This was what we built after the life version, and then I fixed my computer and our internet and all this stuff so we could actually, you know, stream correctly. I made a build where we're basically it's ESCI. It has this kind of a tree. You can anoint something different because of Golem Commander, so we were able to get Champion of the Cause, and I had theory crafted that Melding of the Flesh, the new jewel, is really good because you can get 88 max reses and you can run just 1 purity. And I figured out that I didn't like running Grace. I don't need evasion, so I like ES, and then you just go evasion gear to get spell suppression, and I hit really high spell suppression on the chest plate, so we ended up going for 100% spell suppression in an ESCI build. So we're 100% spell suppression, 35,000 armor, 90 fizz, still some evasion. 5200 ES is really high. 4000 ES recharge sometimes works. The 1600 regen with Bottled Faith, 2000. It goes even higher than that to like 2200 with other things triggering. 88 reses. Immune to Chaos CI, and then some block. You can switch Flesh Offering to Bone Offering and do like a Mistress to make the offering affect you, technically, but we don't do that. And what was this one? Whoops. Supposed to be on this. So I did that without it. Okay, I did that without the Ugle. That was with Minion Reflect. And then we're in this build, Freeze Immune from the boot. Cannot be frozen. We're Shock Immune from the Flask. And we're Stun Immune from Avoid Stun on the Jewels. And then we're Bleed Immune from Avoid Stun, Avoid Bleed on the Jewels. And then it's actually the hybrid build where we do a 5-link of Carrion Golem and a 5-link of Zombie in the chest plate. So it's actually both of them, and it's more damage than just doing Carrion Golems. And then we were able to also get the mana where you have 140 mana, because you can't use Life Tap, so you have to be able to cast Desecrate and Offering and Assassin's Mark and Dash with 140 mana. So that, and you also have to have enough mana regen to be able to gain back the mana. So we have 54 mana regen. Ended up speccing 2 points into actual flat mana. It was worth it. It's better than taking mana reservation efficiency for when you're running tons of flat mana auras like Clarity, Vitality, and Precision, and you don't reserve them on your life because you're CI. And then we still had enough mana left over so that we could actually, like a show, do Bone Offering Dash, and it barely used any mana. We got our offering off consistently, and then we had, if you notice with that combo, you have your mana back within a second to do the Assassin's Mark. It's really insane, and then you could even do it off of the Assassin's Mark. It's just a little bit weirder, but it works. But it's because you have so much regen in this exact version. The amount of mana I did, mana regen is very important. So if you try to build this, the mana stuff is relevant. You have to look at how much mana you have left over, your mana regeneration rate, because you have to be able to sustain a lot of use of mana if you're actually doing stuff. AFK, we don't do anything, so technically the mana is, you don't need any of it. You're fine. But yeah, just be warned for active playstyle. And then this is, so it still uses the same wands, but I had switched one thing where when we switched this build to 5 Link of Charon Golem and 5 Link of Zombie instead of a 6 Link of Charon Golem, the zombies need to be aggressive, so we use a minions are aggressive wand to make the zombies aggressive. And then we don't need to use Primordial Might, so we actually have 3 Primordial Harmonies. Somewhere. This harmony, that harmony, and then one more. That's the Anima Stone. Harmony. Yeah, so we get to run 3 harmonies, and then it's actually cool because we run 2 golems instead as well. We run a stone golem, and the stone golem is a lot of regen. So if I take him out for just a second, I go down to 1043. He is a lot of regen in a single golem, and it doesn't cost me that much damage, and it actually gains me damage because I have 3 harmonies, and each harmony, for having an extra golem that isn't a carrion golem, like a different golem type, then it actually gives you 20% golem damage per primordial harmony that I have, and I have 3 of them, so that's 60% extra golem damage. It's only golem damage, so it doesn't affect the zombies, it's not that great, but technically Eminence wasn't that much damage either, for the like buff of the carrion golem for the zombie, so it doesn't really matter, and then it wouldn't be affected by having the extra stone golem, and I want to run the stone golem. It's really cool. So then this is similar to the other build, but I'd say the main improvements we've made is, to be able to make it an ESCI, is the fact that we did a ES spell suppression grasping mail with the global defenses, so we still have the +1. Then we have our attributes, tons of ES aura effect. Then we did discipline aura effect. You could also do pride aura effect to get more damage, but we have a lot and we're really tanky. Both ways is really good. And then it's pretty much like very similar to the other build, but instead of life you go ES, and then you still have to get your attributes, your res, your move speed, your cannot be frozen, your spell suppression, the minion damage. It's all the normal same stuff, except we could actually stack intelligence, and intelligence you see here is actually mana and percent ES, so this helped us get tons of energy shield and tons of mana to be able to make this work. You could actually think about taking the utmost intellect. It wasn't worth it in how much int I got in this exact version, but maybe if you were able to get even more, then it's possible, because technically there could have been more on this glove, there could be more, if you did a different amulet, maybe the wands, if you did different stuff, I don't know, but this is what we have, and you could even have int on the chest plate too, but we got dex. Ended up turning the dex into spell suppression with Mage Bane. It's really cool. Highly recommend it. And overall it ends up being like a very similar build to the life one. We have the explode Animate Guardian, the same Animate Guardian, the same Spectres, the same, like, then it's just the 5 link of the Charon Golem zombie, which I did in the life build. I had done this in the life build. I did the stone golem thing in the life build. All of this is done. The only thing I hadn't changed was the grace, which you could change the grace to the purity of lightning in the life build. I did that, I think, too, but I did fire, purity of fire in the life build. And then I think this version's just better after all, because you don't have to build chaos res. You then can improve your items more. You can still you can fix the mana issues that we had before, because I figured it out, and then I figured out which auras are actually important. Like precision for the accuracy is actually important on every minion. Otherwise, you would need to get accuracy somewhere else. And the auras we run here: Vitality, Dread Banner, Clarity, Determination, Pride, Purity of Lightning, Precision, Discipline. Very good, honestly. Highly recommend. And then we were able to take advantage of the max lightning res here, the max lightning from the purity of lightning, and then all this aura effect. Like, it's so insane what I've created. It's almost like the aura stacker, but we've then picked just the auras we actually need and min-max around the minions we actually need, and then Oh, it's so well made. I love this. I love this build. And we actually made this too. So we had an extra max lightning res on the helmet too, instead of the minion life. And you could see this helmet's just disgusting. Like, oh my god. I think I made videos on how to craft this stuff, the body and the helmet, but I didn't make the video about the actual endgame build yet, which this is it. It's very, like I said, it's very similar to the life, and then we were able to do different pathing, so normally would have grabbed like this life and that life and this life, and it's all really weird, and like the life down here and this life, and you're like, oh my god, yeah, you just skip it. Like, yeah, and we don't really even need to grab energy shield either. We skipped to this, and this is like 1,000,000,000 energy shield, and we still have 5,200, and I think this is too much. Like, we could actually take more. We could lose energy shield, so discipline is too much, you can't lose it, but there was one thing I was thinking about. It was possibly the amount of int or the ES on certain pieces or whatever. You don't need it to be as high, because oh yeah, the discipline on the chestplate, instead making it pride, having like 20% more damage is actually real. Like, that's insane. I could think about doing that, because honestly, the fact that we're able to do the 30 wave Simu AFK, like, that's too tanky, man. That's too tanky. I need more damn. No, maybe not. Maybe the tankiness is perfect and we could even be more tanky. This is really cool. Another way I thought of doing this build, the actual way I was going to do this, the way I had planned in the beginning, was no spell suppression, and we were just going to do tons of ES, because you could then, instead of the spell suppression, you get int everywhere, and instead of evasion bases on the glove and the... Was it just that glove? Yeah, glove. You could have done an ES glove, and it would have had more ES and more int, and then same with the chestplate, would have had more int, and we could have just went for a higher ES amount, which then the ES would be better against non-spells. But am I going to say no to T1 spell suppression on the chestplate? No. No, I'm not going to say no to that. Where was that? Was it in here? Where did I put that? There was a craft that I want to check out. That one? No. There was a glove. This is it. Yeah, so we could have had 80 ES instead of 56. And it had T2 mana, 67 mana, and it had T1 int instead of the spell suppression. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of ES and mana, and then what you could do with that, and oh my god. And then you wouldn't get the spell suppression on the implicit here either. Like, it actually opens up mods that you were rolling for. So of course, if you don't have spell suppression, you probably have something else. And this is the cool thing about the ESCI build. This thing I'm showing you, this build, it actually could scale 2 ways or 3 ways or 4 ways of like int, ES. It loves this. It loves this, and then mana's good, and you don't have to just do spell suppression. Yeah, spell suppression is really nice though, but it might be tough. It might be even easier in the new season though, because they showed us an astral plate with spell suppression. You can't get spell suppression on a non-evasion base in the current game. Like, that's insane. So, yep. This is the final version that I showed though, the craziest build, and now I'll probably hop into the POB to show you guys what we're rocking, what this thing is pumping out, because I feel like it's not too big of a jump from the life version. If you were following the life version Mage Blood build, it just has a different purity, and we drop grace. We run like, we have the grace, the discipline, and clarity. And that seemed to be a huge good package. And then the higher res is actually, and the CI is just insane. Like, being poison immune, and bleed immune, and that's the fizz dot. There are some fizz dots still in the game that are not bleed, which hurt. And that's the weakness of the build. I'll tell you now, to be honest. That's the only thing, and that's really good in my opinion. Nice. Let's hop into the POB. Welcome to Path of Building. You guys can import here. You import from the website, and then you get this build, and I've put it on Spectre at the beginning, so you might want to switch to Carrion Golem or Zombie or something to see what's going on here. But you scroll down, you got your 61.5 million damage. That's what we're showing here. This is showing the Carrion Golems and the Zombies and the 1 stone, and it's insane. And this is the effective HP, 160k apparently. And 5200 ES, and oh, this is against a level 84 Sirus, so that's not even a thing. But yeah, like if you take this out, it does like weird stuff. What if you do a 1? Yeah, 84 is the high one. And then what it's looking like is, let's take this one off. We got some good damage, tankiness, 9 seconds of getting hit by this thing apparently. 7 hits before death. The only thing that's weakness is, like I said, the Fizz degen, but we're bleed immune from avoiding jewels, so everything looks really good. Build's insane. And look at the golems. God damn, they're immune to elemental damage. It's insane. And they're pumping big D's, 100 crit, 100 accuracy. Let's fucking go. Dude, okay, 99 impale, I know. And you know what's really funny about this build? That's without one of the Rotting Claws. It's literally a Rotting Claws for 1 fucking impale chance, because I'm missing just like 1 aura effect. Yep. That's with the Helm or aura effect for Dread Banner, dude. That's crazy. But overall, yeah, it's really fun, really insane. And now you have the POB version of it, so you could see it. You see the mana. You could play around with it if you want. There's some other stuff I'll mention. There was like an extra offense mastery that I was missing. Technically, the increased effect of offering, and it's quite a lot of damage. I want to also point out that this 61 million damage is brittle, and so I've put it all here too. So brittle ground, and then I put a little dash in front to disable it. So what I mean by that is this dash, and then you see the damage, 47, still really good, but this is brittle. Brittle's really good, guys. Kingmaker, so that's your Animate Guardian. Oh yeah, this doesn't count the vulnerability. How we count that? It's kind of annoying. It's almost like a full vulnerability. You could take like a level 15 vulnerability and throw that in here, and it technically counts, but then it just confuses people. So we'll just do it for the damage, just to check. Did it work? Or does the Animate Guardian work now? Oh, it's not letting me double curse because I have the Assassin's Mark and I don't have +1 curse. It doesn't know. Yep. I can't show it. It's even more annoying. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't mind. I never show my curse on my Animate Guardian, or barely show it. But no, it's even higher. Okay. And then yeah, you could disable the helmet, and the helmet is the Maven upgraded from 9% to 12%. It's the upgraded one, yeah. And then I also show the notes. The Spectres, what Spectres I have, where to get them, the Animate Guardian guide for both of them, the normal one, and then the Explode Animate Guardian. We use the Explode Animate Guardian, so that's why we get 5 bars of loot every time on Simulacrum. Really good, really great clear. Highly recommend. And it uses the Ashes of the Stars with the Animate Guardian and Anomalous, so that it gets the big explosion AoE, 150 AoE. Huge. And then this shit's insane. It's really good. Oh, the notes. Oh, I just put a Blight Ravage map guide here and then kill all the bandits. And overall, say you guys should have a great time with it. This is looking really good going into the next season. Pretty much my idea here, guys, is I made the greatest thing ever. This was better than my life build by far. Because 88 reses CI, so I didn't have to worry about poison. I'm just done with chaos. And then we only had to deal with physical, and then 88 reses. And then we had actually more of a life bar than life with ES, and we could actually go even higher, and we had higher damage. So it was very obvious that we were able to scale this further than we were able to scale the life one, which was really nice to do at the end of the season, to take our same build and do something completely different, but it is very similar, where we can understand what we're doing and develop into this. It also reminds me of the Aura Stacker stuff that I've done before, because I've done Int Stack, I've done Deck Stack, I've done ES stack, like just seeing what each thing does, seeing how ES recharge feels. This one had ES recharge of like 4k. At the 2000 regen, we ran Zealot's Oath. Really cool, really fun build. There was a couple other things. I said that we could have lost more ES, but also I point out this. In 2 points, you could gain 400 ES. So you could actually take out these points, which is just pure damage, if you think about it. They're just attack speed and damage. And put it into more tank, and even take the extra tank point, 3% of mana as ES. We even have the Discipline mana reservation, and there was also the Grace reservation. There was also, down here, the Avoid Bleed, which would have been useful if I needed to get the Avoid Bleed without getting the jewels. But then, yeah, 3% of mana as ES, another 124 ES, 5,703 point. What? Yep, and then I pointed out the chest plate. The Discipline could have been the Pride Aura effect too. Like, how much damage is that? Let me do one more thing. Final thing. Edit. Pride. I don't think it'd be 27, but oh, it would be 65. So we gain like 4. See, that's pretty good, dude. But yeah, wait, what was the ES diff? How much did we lose from that? I didn't check that. You guys could, because you have the video, but boom. Quite a lot. It's kind of worth it, you see what I mean? But that's why I did the Discipline. Kept it as a high ES, so then we could just get tons of tankiness. And it's so cool that we could actually go even tankier or go even more damage. It's flexible, and I like that. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoyed my ESCI final build carry-on golem of the season. This was my, like, god tier version. I showed this on stream. I played it a bunch and said, wow, this is insane. This is better than what we already had. And we already had something really insane. So yeah, this is possible too. So you can play life version, ES version, spell suppression, non-spell suppression, instant, whatever you want, dude. This build's so flexible. And that's just one build. This game's insane, dude. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you guys enjoy Carry-On Golems. Let's go! If you like a Carry-On Golem, like the video. Let's see if we can get 50 likes in 2 days on this video. Thank you guys for all the support, and thank you for making it to this point in the video.